we're back at the next part for our school tutorial. So what we're going to be doing in this part then, is we're just going to be finishing off the last 4 rooms inside the building then. So what we're going to do is start off with the top left one to start with, and all you want to do for this one is just want to fill in all the space in between your bricks with your bricks again. Now that we've done that, we can just go ahead and add our lights. So what we're going to do for both of these then, you just want to come to the corner, we just want to count 3 blocks out and 1 block forward. We just want to place 3 redstone lamps with a lever on the bottom for each. That's the first of our 2 lots of lights added, and now just add the second lot. So again, just come to the corner, we just want to count 3 blocks out and 1 block forward. We just want to place another 3 more redstone lamps with a lever on the bottom again. Then what you want to do around all of our lights, we're just going to add our slabs. So everything we've done so far now has been exactly the same as what we've done before. What we are going to do now is go ahead and remove all of the torches, and while I'm doing that, I'm just going to tell you what we're going to be doing next. So for the desk then, it's going to be slightly similar to what we've done before, as we're going to be placing an upside down quartz stair facing left, and then 3 quartz slabs next to that on the top half of the block. But for your desk then, what you want to do is come to the right of the window. We just want to count 3 blocks out, and on the 3rd block, you can just add your desk here. Then behind this, leaving a 1 block space, you just want to place 2 quartz stairs across the middle 2 blocks. Then same as what we've done in the other rooms then, what we're just going to add on top of our desks is 2 fence posts with a paint in front, and also a lever on the right. Now again, for some platforms you do actually need to place a block first before you place your painting, otherwise it won't actually work. And there you go, that's our desk done. What we are going to do now in the back 2 corners, is just want to place an anvil with 2 oak leaves on top of either anvil. The next and last image going to be added for this room then is going to be our sofa in the corner. So what you want to do for this, come 1 block away from where our doorway is. We just want to place 5 red stained clay blocks out to begin with, and in front of the last one, you want to place another 4. Then after this, on the outside block on either side, just 1 more red stained clay block, and then you can just add your quartz slabs in the middle. The next and last thing we're going to be adding to this room then is going to be some bookshelves, some slabs above it. So what we want to do is come to the block next to where our anvil is, and on the 3rd block out next to it, just placing 4 bookshelves with 4 wooden slabs above it. And there you go, that's all of this room finished off. What we are going to do now is do exactly the same for the room beneath this, so again just coming around to this room, and we're going to start off by filling in all the spaces in between our bricks with our bricks again. After this then, we're just going to be adding our lights and same as before, we're just going to be adding 2 lots of them, and for both of these, I just want to come to the corner where you just want to count 3 blocks out and 1 block forward, where you just want to place your redstone lamps with your lever beneath. That's the first lot of lights added, and again just doing exactly the same from the other corner. Now that we've added all of our lights, we can just go ahead and move all our torches around the room, and once you've done that, we can just place our quartz slabs around our lights. The next thing we're going to be adding, if you can remember from the last room then, is going to be our desk in the middle. So what you want to do is come to the right hand side of the window, which you want to counter 3 blocks forward, where you just want to place an upside down quartz stair facing left, with 3 slabs on the right of it to start with. And that's the desk added, and now just add the 2 quartz stairs behind for our chair. Sitting on top of the desk, what we are just going to add is 2 fence posts with a painted in front and also your lever on the right. And there you go, that's the desk added. In either corner now we just need to add our anvil with 2 oak leaves on top. The next thing we're going to be adding is going to be our sofa in the corner. So what you want to do is come 1 block away from where our doorway is. We just want to place 5 red stained clay blocks out to begin with, and in front of the last one just another 4. Then in front of the outside block on either side, you just want to place 1 more red stained clay block, and also just add your quartz slabs in the middle. The next and last thing we're going to be into this room then is going to be our bookshelves with some slabs above them. So what you want to do is come to the block next to where our anvil is, and here, just counting another 2 blocks out to the right, where you want to place 4 bookshelves, then just leaving half a block space above it, where you want to place your slabs above. And there you go, that's this room done. So we have just got 2 rooms now to finish off this part, but what we are going to do is come over to the top right one now. We can start off by doing exactly the same we have for all of the rooms. We just want to fill in all the spaces in between your bricks with your bricks again. After this, we can just go ahead and add our lights and just doing exactly the same as what we've done so far for this tutorial with our lights. So just placing 2 lots of 3 wide with your redstone lamps, and also adding your levers on the bottom. Once you've done that, just placing your slabs around all of the lights. The next thing we're going to be doing is going to be slightly different to what we've done in the previous rooms then, as what you want to do is come 1 block away from where our doorway is, which you want to place it at 2 quartz rows as high as they'll go. Now for the front one then, you will have to replace the slab in the roof, so you can actually extend the front row all the way up. After this, on the left of this, we're just going to add our bookshelves as you can see in the picture. But what you want to do to start this off then in the 2 centre blocks, you just want to place your bookshelves, and what you want to do for this, you place 2x3 with them. Then on either side of them, we're just going to place 3 slabs, leaving a half block space between each one, and also you just want to place your slabs across the top as well. And that's that bit done. So what we're just going to do now is add our bookshelves in the other section. So as you can see in the image then, there's going to be 3 lots of bookshelves. So the outside 2 sections are going to be 2 wide, and the middle one 3 wide. It's just making sure to leave a 1 block space between each, but we are just going to make all of these 3 blocks in height. So that's the bottom row place for all of these, and now just extend them all up by another 2 more blocks. The next thing we're going to do in between all of our spaces for our bookshelves is we're just going to add 3 slabs in total, and just making sure to leave a half block space between each one. And once you've done that, just placing a row of slabs across it all. The next and last thing we're going to be doing for this room then is just adding the sofa in the corner. So what you want to do is come on the middle block between these 2 windows. We just want to place 5 red stained clay blocks out to the right, and in the front of the last one just another 4. And once you've done that, just placing another red stained clay block on the outside block on either side, and then just adding your quartz slabs in the middle. And there you go, that's this room done. So we have actually only got 1 room left to do now, and what you want to do for this, again we're just going to fill in all the spaces where our bricks to start with. After this, we're just going to add our lights, and again you just want to make them both 3 blocks wide, and also to add your lever on the bottom as well. Then around to all of your lights you can just add your quartz slabs. The next thing we're going to do after this, 1 block away from where our doorway is we're just going to extend 2 rows up with our quartz. Now when you extend up the front row, what you will have to do is replace the slab at the top here, so you can actually extend it all the way up. Then on the right of this, as we did before, we're just going to add our bookshelves on the 2 middle rows. So again, just placing 2x3 of them, and then we can add our slabs in afterwards. Then as I mentioned, we're just going to add our slabs around. So what you want to do for this, you place 3 slabs on either side, leaving half block space between each, and then just placing a row on top across. So once you've done that, then we're just going to be adding our bookshelves on the other wall. So again, we're just going to be placing 3 sections of them, just 2 wide for the outside 2 ones, and then 3 wide for the middle ones, and we're just going to be extending them all up so they're 3 blocks in height. Then in between all of these you just want to place 3 slabs, leaving half block space between each one, and then you just want to place a row of slabs on top as well. Then after this, to finish off this room, we're just going to add our sofa in the corner. So what we want to do for this should come in front of the middle block between our two windows to start with. We just want to place 5 red stained clay blocks out, and in front of the last one just another 4 to begin with. Once you have done that though, just want to place another red stained clay block on the outside and either side, and just also add your quartz slabs in the middle. And there you go, all that was the last thing we're going to be doing for this part. As you can see now, the inside's coming together nicely, and also we still need to do a little bit more furnishing there, because it's still a bit bland in the hallways and stuff. But yeah, the only other things we need to do is the outside, so it's coming along nicely. But again, I hope you enjoyed this part.